What is good, guys? It's your boy Darian back at it again with another album review. Today we got Young Thug, You Want SCUTI. Um, yeah, man, 20 track Young Thug album. And not gonna lie, it's uh it's a little underwhelming, but then again, the way Thug has been acting, not surprised the way Thug has been tweeting, the way Thug has just been in general after he has won his court case has been very, very alarming. Bro has been just off the water, off the rails a little bit. And he's just been not looking too good in terms of media presence. But this album, to me, has nothing to do with that. It's just whether he's making good music or not. And I haven't really liked the Young Thug project in quite a while. To be fair, though, with the Metro Boomin joint, even though I don't really want to mention Metro Boomin, because he, even though he has won his case, um, with the allegations, I'm not gonna lie to you, it looked pretty bad, and I talk about Metro Boomin, but we got to, we can reflect a little bit on the last project, Young Thug and Metro Boomin. That was actually pretty all right, and to be fair, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? But now we have this one. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Thug just doesn't feel like your typical Thug on this one. It feels very, very just kind of lackluster and boring, and honestly, a bunch of features that I just don't feel like really add much to most of this album. So let's get straight to it, man. But first, let's get on to the best tracks because let's just start off positive. Why not? Catch Me, All In. Pretty good track. I enjoyed it. Fucking Told You. Another great track. Whoop De Doo. I thought he kind of, did good on that. Walk Down featuring 21 Savage. I thought that was probably the best track on here. I think production wise, it was definitely the best. 21 Savage gave probably the best verse out of this whole album, and they just had a lot of great chemistry. Pipe Down featuring Travis Scott. I think Travis Scott kind of saved this track. Overall, it started off pretty okay at best. As it goes on, I think Travis Scott does kind of save it. Revenge featuring Lil Gotti and 1300 Saint overall. It's just a fine track between all three of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the features kind of help it a little bit, but Plug does this fucking thing on it. So overall, I'm fine with it. Money on Money featuring Future. I think this is one that I personally didn't really even like that much at first. I'm pretty sure this was a single. But overall, it sounds way better now on the album. Maybe just consider I really dislike this album, but I think the boys sound pretty good on it. Dreams rarely do come true. I think that was one of the second to final track with Mariah the Scientist. Sounds way better than the first Mariah the Scientist feature song. It just sounds like they had way more chemistry on this one, and kind of want that because considering that they're not only because they're a couple, but because I do think Mariah the Scientist is kind of talented. She does have a nice little voice in her to make some songs pretty good. And then Miss My Dogs, which I think, oh, my bad. I actually really dislike this track. Also, that track was hella long, just annoying. The beat was fire, but Thug made it way too long and annoying, and he honestly just yapped a lot. And I get what he's, you know, talking about, but just not for me. Ninja. Like, what do I say about Ninja? What do I say about Ninja, honestly? First of all, being the first track is crazy. Second of all, because your album cover is crazy. And what you said at the very end is insanity. But overall, the track before he gets into the final, 30 seconds, um, it's honestly just okay. It's not that good. But then once he gets to the final 30 seconds, is it weird that the production just sounds kind of better? Is it weird that even though it's disgusting and kind of just weird of him to just do 30 seconds of just saying the hard ER, it just sounds better than the completely? I don't want to mention that, but I will mention that because that's the sad part about this track is that the most disgusting part and most filthy part of Thug on this track is the best part, and the track as a whole is just kind of okay. Then we have Yuck featuring Ken Carson. Honestly, the title says it itself. I think it's yuck. The track is kind of yuck. On the news featuring Cardi B, I don't even really remember the Cardi B feature. The choruses are terrible, by the way, on this. Blaming Jesus, another terrible chorus. That slime, a terrible, horrible track completely. RIP Big and Mac. Um, Agent Ti. Ti gives a decent verse, I guess, but I was just kind of interested. The best new feature Mario Sanchez. The first track is no chemistry between the two. I'm so dope. Nope. A part of my back featuring Lil Baby. I think those two could easily do a better track than this. Mommy featuring 60 Red was one of the worst tracks I've heard in a while. I like 60 Red, but what the fuck was this? What Up Jesus featuring Wife and Lucina? And then I already talked about it. 10 out of 10. Not really happy with this one. I mean, not surprised to be honest with you. Next album, we have Bryson fucking Tiller with Solace and the Vices. I already know what to put all the tracks on the Vices. I really love the Vices a lot. So super hyped to review this. I'm intrigued on what the fuck I'm gonna get on Solace. I expect nothing from the best from Bryson Tiller. So the next review, I'm just gonna be happy go lucky because I'm pretty excited for this Tuesday or this. Yeah, I mean Tuesday or Wednesday is when I'm probably gonna drop it because I'm gonna be listening to it by then. Hey, I'm not. Comment, share, subscribe. Very excited for the next album review. Yeah, I'm out. Peace.